Okay, we're here with Beth and George, and of course Zydeco. How old is Zydeco now?
He will be a year on December 19th.
Yes, and we started working with him early this year, back in March. And why did you first call for training?
Basically because I couldn't remember how to raise a dog. We
Okay.
had cats. And,
Okay. He's your first dog?
He was my first dog in 20 years.
Wow.
And he was a bundle of energy at 12 weeks old when we got him. And he was running our lives, pretty much.
Real at 12 weeks of age?
12 weeks, yes.
Because I remember the email that I got from you, and I kept reading it, and you're going, I have cats, have cats, have cats, have cats. And do you remember what I asked you?
Yeah. Why'd you get a dog?
Why did you get a dog? Yeah, I was curious. So why did you get a dog?
Because although I love my cats, I wanted that bond between a dog and his master, her
Right.
master, whatever.
Right.
Just there's a friendship there that
That you don't get from cats.
you get it from cats. You just get it in a different way.
And so, did you earn that through the training?
Absolutely.
Really? So what kind of problems were you having with him? You said he was running your life. How can a 12-week-old puppy run your life? Tell us, George. You too, Beth?
Biting her,
Okay.
pulling, biting, chewing stuff.
Okay.
He would take and gather some of them. He had his own little pile. He'd take everything and pile it all up.
Hoarding, huh?
Yeah, hoarding.
Okay.
And he was just, he never really bit me. He bit her, brought blood.
Oh, a few
And-
times.
Yes,
Okay.
several times.
So what about you, Beth? Anything you want to add to that?
No, we just were so unsure of what we were doing at first.
Okay.
That we, I think, allowed him to become the leader.
At 12 weeks.
At 12 weeks, and he was on the furniture, and he was on the back of the furniture, and
All over
he was,
you
Yes,
and-
he just told us basically how
it's gonna be.
How it happened.
Beth cried many a times.
I did.
Are you
Swore that-
serious?
And swore she was getting rid of him.
Really? I did not know this.
I cried several times.
I did not know
and,
this.
I thought that I had gotten it way
Over her
more over my head than I thought I would. But I had fallen in love with Labradoodles in particular, and I wanted one by all means.
I did not know that.
Yes.
So, did the training help you?
The training helped immensely.
Okay, and how's that? Y'all
Still
chose?
here.
Y'all chose private lessons, of course.
Yes.
And what? Just tell me about your experience, just from the heart.
Well, let's see, where did we start? After the first lesson, we thought we saw light at the end of the tunnel.
Just after the first session.
Yeah, I mean, we learned that we were doing things that he saw as maybe a playmate as opposed to being the master of the house.
Yeah. Okay.
And you basically taught us how to speak in a
How to
dog's
communicate.
language.
Yeah. Exactly.
And, plus the day that you took him out there in the agility drills, saw how good he was and everything,
Yeah,
And,
he's amazing.
He just followed directions and stuff.
Yeah. So I mean, of course, we do the commands with the training, but what did the commands help you with regarding Z?
Well, it helped us control his
Right.
behavior. I mean, he was up on the furniture all the time. We learned that we couldn't have him up on the furniture and still maintain that control of him. We learned that we needed to separate him from, certain areas of the house because we still have the cats.
Right.
And we've done that, and everything has worked out very well. We still
Right.
have him a year later. Don't we?
And would you say he's trained?
I think that he'll probably need to be trained for the rest of his life, or his dad and I need to be trained for the rest of ours.
Well,
but yes, I
it's-
think that he knows that we are, we're
Oh,
the
no doubt.
masters.
No
It
doubt.
ain't as much as he needs to train as we do
Yeah.
to continue to do it every day or so. And doing a regular life, it's kind of hard to just.
Right, that's why you need to just incorporate it into your life. And we
That's
talked
the
about
commitment.
and we talked about that a little while ago, how you have your set morning routine, and you say you just go to get ready for work. He knows I go in my kennel.
I tell him it's time for me to go to work, and he goes,
He goes
in
to
his
his
kennel,
kennel.
and I always treat him when he goes in his kennel, and he waits for that. I close the door and I go and take a shower.
In the morning, if I'm ready to go somewhere, as soon as I put my case down and put my computer in it, he goes straight to the kennel.
Kennel.
Nighttime, when we get ready to go to bed, I said, look, Dad's going to bed. he heads to the kennel.
Yep, it's all part of the routine. And let's talk about the kennel at first, because you were really unsure about that. I remember when I first started, we had the little playpen and everything. What do you think now of kennel training with a dog?
Oh my gosh, it's the only way to do it.
Do you feel like you're caging your dog?
No.
Do you feel like you're prisoning
It's
him?
his house.
There you
It's
go.
his apartment, it's his bedroom, his living room, it's everything all
right.
in one. He likes it.
Exactly.
It's where he goes when, there are times when we're watching TV and he's had enough of us.
Yeah.
And he walks and gets in his kennel by himself.
Exactly.
And just looks at us, you know, and.
Yeah, I'm cool, I'm
Yeah,
comfortable.
yeah.
Well, fantastic. So what did you think about the bonus of having the professional photographer come to your house and take the pictures? Did that make a difference or not really? Or what?
Oh,
what
we
do you
thought it
think?
was a wonderful idea. I wish we would have had a prettier backyard to do it in, but we have no landscaping back there. But they came out
got some great
beautiful.
pictures.
that's
Yeah, we
really
did.
good
We really
pictures.
got some great pictures.
He does a good job.
He does
Even though
a
he's an
very,
LSU
very good
fan,
job.
he does a good job. Roll Tide.
Okay, I'm not going there. I'm not going there. So you got 11 by 14 and you got 8 by 10s of your dog
Uh-huh.
to have. And also too, you're gonna get a photo book of all your home training. I'm gonna make you that after
wait
tonight's
to see
session.
that.
From a puppy on growing up. So is there anything that you would advise to somebody getting a new puppy and they're in the same place you were?
Funny that
Take you with him.
It's funny that you say that because I've already recommended people to you. And I know that you've already spoken to some of them who have a doodle as well.
Okay.
Samson, a couple of my residents
Okay.
have called you. And so, yes, just pick up the phone.
Okay, so why would you recommend the type of training I do working with the owner and the dog versus sending your dog off to a trainer?
Oh, absolutely. I don't understand somebody that sends their dog off to a
send your dog
trainer.
off, because then.
It's
I
the
think
human that has to be trained.
Yeah.
Okay, because it happens all the time. People,
Yeah.
they'll have 2 or 3 lessons and they just send the dog off and they want the dog to come back trained.
Then they just want a dog that they don't have to do nothing with.
Right, so tell me, what's your experience of having to actually train with your dog? Was it hard?
No, it's not hard at all. And it was enjoyable. And as each session went on, I mean, we just always felt a little more confident.
Right, exactly.
You know, and that was the big thing for us, was the confidence that we needed to raise this poor sweetheart.
But as he grew and as we did the training, we increased the difficulty of the training as he grew. What happened with Z and you guys together? I think that's the thing I want people to understand. As the dog grows with the training, while you're training with him, what happens with the dog and you?
I think that we just developed a bond.
There you go. I wanted to hear that.
The thing that I was looking for, that bond, that friendship that I was looking for when I
See,
first decided I wanted a dog.
6 months ago, he wouldn't have sat still like this.
Right.
this
Oh,
long.
no way. No way. He was
No.
crazy. Yeah, he was crazy. And that's what I wanted to mention was the bond. And that's what I take pride in with my clients is that bond where he looks at you like, oh my God, you're the greatest thing on the face of the earth. And do you feel you had that out of him?
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
I know he's got that out of me. I think about him at work. I think about him whenever we're not with him.
Oh, I know. Yeah, exactly. So can you imagine your life now without a dog?
No. At least not without this one.
Exactly. So basically someone has a puppy and they don't know what to do with. You'd recommend get training.
Absolutely.
And did you learn things you didn't know before?
Oh, yeah. Even having other dogs before, the dogs were trained, they were trainable. I didn't necessarily have a part in those things, but now I know why they were so easily trained, watching the people that did it, you know.
Right.
But you need to do it like more, I think, in a private setting than instead of a group of dogs trying to train, because the dogs are going to lose focus.
Right, I understand, but I want to add something to that too. And that's why I offer classes and private training. A lot of my private clients, they'll come to a class or they'll go in public with the dog and the dog freaks out. So I think that's why with private lessons you can come to a class as long as you own your dog. Like if you had him in a public class right now, he may be all excited with the other dogs. So I think it's good to intermix everything together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I think it's better though to have regular private lessons though than that. That's my personal opinion.
Yeah, and I think it just depends on the person's goal with the
Yeah.
dog. Yeah, like your main goal was you wanted him here to listen to you here. You're not going to be going all over the place with him.
Yeah.
So that was the main goal for you. So that's a good point.
Yeah, and we needed to be trained too. And I think it takes longer to train humans than it does to train dogs.
No comment on that. Exactly. Well, I'm very sad personally because it's graduation day today, but I'm very proud of you guys at the same time. And it's been a joy for me. I look forward to seeing you guys, and I'm just so proud of how far y'all have come. I love seeing the smile on your face because you were so stressed our first session together.
I was.
You were so stressed.
But I'm happy now.
Well, and congratulations to you guys. He'll get his certificate in the mail.
Say thank you.
Z, you want to tell us anything?
See, I'm tired from all that jumping over the gate that I just did. I've become a circus animal.
Yes, and we have advanced classes if you want to come to those now.
We will be there, and you will be back here. I'm sure there will be a time when we look at each other and say, we need Cappy.
It just kind of a little refresher course, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's a year old, and that's the thing about the private lessons. We stretch it out so as he grows that first year. And tell me, did that make a big difference too? As he grew, because he went through different phases, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah. One minute he's great, and the next minute he's like, well, what are we doing wrong?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He would at times there, right at about the 7th month, 8th month, he would just, he'd grab pillows and sling them around and, can I say hump them?
Oh, yeah, he was doing that too.
The thing that I remember the most is you told us about the teenage years.
Yeah.
And how they would, start sowing their oats at one part. And it's like, he really did.
They do. They
He
do.
was wild.
But you've gotten through it. I'm so proud of you.
We did.
You survived, and you still got Z.
We thank you.
That's wonderful. Well, thank you for the faith and trust, and it means so much to me, and it's very, very special, and I appreciate it greatly.
Thank you.
You're welcome.